Hi, Sexy Matt the Pharaoh Wizard here, and I'm going to tell you about my most anticipated movies of 2015. These aren't in any particular order by all except by release date. I didn't want to rate them, and I just thought I'd talk about what I'm interested in seeing next year.
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
So the first movie that I really want to see isn't till May, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with this show until then. But that is Avengers: Age of Ultron. This is the first movie, and it's gonna be a huge movie. I'm already super stoked for it. Everything I've been hearing sounds awesome, and it's gonna be a great movie. This is building, resolving events from Captain America and Iron Man, and building up events for Civil War. This is gonna be great. I can't wait to see this movie.
Jurassic World.
Next one is in June, and that is Jurassic World. I wasn't really too excited about this one until I saw the trailer, and yeah, started really getting me into it. Seems like uh, they're going to continue the story rather than doing a reboot, which is pretty standard nowadays. So I thought it'd be pretty cool that they're doing something different with the story Jurassic Park, and it looks pretty awesome. Should be a pretty good movie.
Terminator Genesis.
Then we got Terminator Genesis in July. Um, it's gonna be pretty good, I think. The trailer is pretty exciting. Looks like they're doing like a soft reboot, like they did in Star Trek, the 2009 one, where it's gonna be kind of rebooting it, but within the original storyline and kind of changing things. But it should be pretty cool. Looks pretty awesome so far.
Ant-Man.
So again in July, we have Ant-Man. Far as I've read, this is actually the end of Phase 2 and not the beginning of Phase 3. So it should be pretty interesting to be done that way. Um, he's kind of an interesting character, and I'm glad they're finally doing something with him. Granted, they're not doing Hank Pym, they're doing Scott Lang, but Hank Pym is going to be in there. I'm interested to see how this ties in with Age of Ultron with Hank Pym, how the character develops, and just everything. It sounds like a really cool movie, and it's going to be something different. So hopefully this will be pretty good.
Fantastic Four.
Alright, so Fantastic Four would be next. I know there's a lot of downsides on this one. I'm not big that they turned Sue Storm and Johnny Storm into adopted siblings rather than actual brother and sister. But the director I really like, and I'm a Fantastic Four fan. See if you can see that there. Yeah, I like the Fantastic Four, and with if it's following kind of what the cartoons did, it takes till the third version of the cartoon to be really good. So the first version of the movies was the '90s one that didn't get released, and then we had the Jessica Alba movie. So maybe this is the good Fantastic Four. So here's hoping.
The Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part 2.
So finishing out a series, hopefully on a big note, is going to be Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part 2. I liked Part 1, and I've liked all the Hunger Game movies, so I'm interested to see how the series ends up. I haven't read the books at all, so I'm just going straightly by the movies, and hopefully this ends up being a really good ending to a franchise.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Now, starting up Mockingjay's ending a franchise, Star Wars Force Awakens is going to be starting a franchise back up again. An interesting note is that this doesn't have an episode number like all the others, at least as far as I know. As far as I know, it's just been called Star Wars The Force Awakens. So it should be pretty cool. The trailer, a little teaser trailer, was really awesome. I love J.J. Abrams. So I think this is going to be great. So hopefully this will be a good end to the year next year.
Runner-up movies.
Some runners up that I'm not 100% sold on, but they look and sound kind of interesting. So I'll have to see some reviews come in, see what people are thinking. And that's first one is 50 Shades of Grey. It looks like fan fiction, but I don't know. It might be interesting. I'm curious. I'm more just curious about it than anything. So we'll see if that does anything. Jupiter Ascending looks kind of interesting, but could end up being pretty cheesy. The trailer kind of pulled me in, but not really, so I'm kind of hesitant on that one. There's a slated Ted 2, which I love the first Ted. I love Seth MacFarlane, but sequels to comedies always end up being bad, so I'm a little hesitant on that one. But maybe it'll be good. And the last one is apparently there's a slated Friday the 13th movie. At least on Box Office Mojo, they show a Friday the 13th movie. But almost every single year there's a slated Friday the 13th movie, so I don't even know if this one exists or if it will exist. If it does, I'm always up for a good Friday the 13th. I've seen all of them. I enjoy them. So if it's real, I'm going to see it. So these are my movies that I want to see next year. Obviously, as more trailers come out and some more other movies get talked about, I might see some other ones. But as of now, these are the big ones that I want to see.